I haven't made an update in a while. It's I had a bunch of videos on my computer, because I had a 1980 F-150 extended cab long box. It was a baby blue. It was a beautiful truck. It was actually a really beautiful truck. But I had that, and it was a parts truck for the 81. This was the color of the truck. 400 still sitting in here. It's not running yet, but that was the color of the truck. It was same body style as the 81, except it was a 150, so it was the 5 bolt instead of the 8 bolt. I was gonna keep it, but I was gonna pull the cab and body off of the 81, put it on the 80 frame, because it was a 150, and I have an 81 F150 with the 5 bolt instead of the 250 8 bolt, which is a lot harder to get rims and tires and such for. But I ended up keeping the 81, stuck with the 8 bolt, stuck with what I know. Pulled the motor out of the 150 though. It came with a 400 big block. It was on propane. It was a very rough trip. It was up past Spruce Grove, which is about hour and a half away, and it was about a half hour out of there, so it was a 2-hour drive on an empty tank of gas that we never filled up. We just drove it home on empty, and I was really surprised. Well, I wouldn't say it was empty. The tank read empty. The gas gauge didn't work, so we drove it home on what the guy said was empty, and that was a unique trip. Got the headlights out of it, gauge cluster. I scavenged everything. Transmission sitting here. Seats down in my room. That's the seat out of the 81. But I scavenged a lot off of the truck. That's the grill out of the 80. And there's the wiring harness down right there. That's the entire wiring harness out of the 80. So, yeah. Took a break from working on trucks. Stopped working on it. And I actually started working on the 440 here. I did the gauges up. Painted the back piece here white, so it brought the gauges out more. Painted this black. Handlebars are black. Looked good. And I also went from this to that. Doesn't that look good? And I also did the wiring harness up. Nice and white now. So, also I got the steering column out of 1980 as well. More parts for the 440 in here. But also started working on the cab. I fixed the nose piece. This was a massive gap I fixed. I still have to build this pillar like this. Fixed in here. And I painted up the light. It's a nice gloss black. So it looks good. Started working on the brake here. I pulled it apart. It's painted black. Started to shine up this. Started working on this. Went from this to this. Still got to work on this piece. And I still got to work on in here. Motor's still sitting down in there. She's on standby right now. She needs primer. So, haven't worked on her for probably a week-ish. No, less than a week. A couple of days. But my brother went to the dump today, and he found a pair of pocket bikes. This one's his. Here's the little motor. And I mean little, like, that's the motor. I'm picking it up with one hand. But this one's his. This is black with the yellow cowl. Mine's the blue cowl right there. And this is what mine looks like. Bare frame right now. I am going to be chopping off these homemade pegs. I'm building my own. But, ooh. Bearing fell out. Awesome. Didn't even have to pop it out. It just fell out by its own. I'll have to get that bottom bearing out later. Put that there. This is the cowl induction hood I made for the 81. Just lift it up here. It's black. So that actually didn't show up in the camera very well. The rad out of the 81. The rad out of the 80. Don't know which one I'm going to use yet. This one's a double core. And this one's the single core. So, we'll see. Also got the bumpers off of the, there's the front bumper. And the back bumper's right there. That's to the 80. This rad support as well. That's out of the 80. Went to a garage sale and picked up these. Thought they looked good, so didn't mind snagging them up. Oops. Some washers. Oh, my badges. Yeah. Ram. Ugh. I mean, Ram. Yeah. Oh, got yellow tape. I'll go for this. Yellow tape. It's gonna be a black. I'm gonna black out the frame. Yellow cowl. And actually, I think I'm gonna black out the frame. Black out the body. I don't know. I don't want to do this. Black, yellow, and black. We'll do a little bit of both. We'll have some parts yellow and some parts black. That's what we'll do. And then little in like brakes, brake calipers will be black, black, yellow and black, yellow, yellow. I mean, we'll go from like that. So that's where we are right now. There's Shadow. Hey, buddy. Hey. Yeah. But I'm calling her quits for tonight. My bike is fully stripped apart, so that was a plus. I think I'm going to use this as my foot peg. I think that'll be pretty sweet. Just to screw on. So that would be like, let's just see what that looks like. Be like that. That doesn't look bad. I actually quite like that. So we'll find a bolt for that. Weld it onto the frame. Then we'll have, I got the other ones on my BMX, it's outside. So we'll do that up. But, yeah, that's the update for today. I'm going inside, putting on a movie, going to bed. Gonna fall asleep watching a movie or something. I don't know yet. We'll see when we get inside. But, the laser, coming along. Fiberglass broke. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back in there with fiberglass. Not a big deal. Yeah, not that bad. Yeah, that's the update for now. 440 coming along. Truck on standby. New pocket bike coming along. Just need a motor for it, because I don't think that one's ever going to run again. I lost the spark plug. Well, it didn't come with a spark plug, more of. So if anybody knows, and the motor's got a huge crack there, huge notch mentioned there. But if anybody knows what kind of spark plug that motor might take, I have no idea what kind of motor it is. I have not found any markings on it whatsoever. Nothing. A little bit of shit going on in there, but no markings on it. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, we're calling her a night. Go turn off my lights. I'll make another video next time I'm working on something. I might tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know yet. Oh, that is off of the 150. New wall piece. Anyways. We're going inside now. It's getting cold out. Ooh, radio. Well, we'll leave you looking at that beautiful thing.